Okay. It is November 1st, in the year 5752. 731 years ago, the town of Kurth's Hollow was gouged from the surface of the world at the hands of ghouls and wights. 731 years ago, the first army of the fallen rose, sending the message all across Ceres, your home, that you are not safe anymore, that no one is safe anymore. Plains, forests, deserts, mountains, the dead do not care. The land rolls beneath their feet. The living fall beneath their weapons. The wights created by the followers of the star don't rest, and they certainly don't feel compassion for those that they have cared for in life. But you all know this. You all know your enemy, and how tireless it is. Were it not for the brilliance of mankind, Ceres would have fallen long ago. And what of the rest of the world? Surely the golden soldiers of Aurelia, or the dragon kind that bolster Terracona, could make short work of these monsters. No, it's Ceres that bears the burden of fighting off this nightmare, as they have for centuries already. The isolation provided by the Crystal Ocean is a double-edged sword here, and after so long, Serisians have taken a healthy, stubborn attitude towards the conflict. We'll do it ourselves. As the sand and rock and grass scrape away at the stone slab beneath Brama 19, the landscape of your home passes by. Your world is dappled with the remnants of fights passed by. The broken ruins of farms and homes, of destroyed villages and towns are contrasted by the sturdy and stubborn walls of fortresses and bastions. Towns that have banded together and reinforced themselves against the march of the dead, and the unending smoke of pyres burning the lost, so as to ensure ourselves they would never rise again. It is thought that since even the gods won't look upon us, in life or death, our souls will forever wander these hills with nowhere and no one to guide us. While Tysus may be quiet as we burn, that won't stop us from carving the dead from our home. Your assignment has changed lately. While you had been patrolling Footcastle, now Brahma 19 has been assigned to patrol the Brim Road, from Bright Hill to Stonefield, which means you'll be passing around the Brill Range. You left Bright Hill 2 days ago, which means, all going well, you only have 5 more days until you reach relative safety. Unfortunately, whoever's spotting, I think in this case is Joe, you spot on the scope that the broken road splits ahead of you, and it is not marked on your map.
Look. From my position, I'm gonna, take my fist and bang it on the side of the Brahma and say, hey, which way are we going?
Who's driving? Ash, the small tabaxi, peers over from the the controls.
Huh? Yeah? What's up?
There's a fork in the road. Which way are we going?
He looks at a map.
It's not on the map, Ash.
I don't know. Right or left, spotter?
That's not a judgment call I'm willing to make.
Take your time making the decision. It's not like there's hordes of undead everywhere. Don't worry about it.
It's quiet. I would have let you know.
Alright.
Does anybody else have any feedback
Put it in
for
the
me?
general direction of where we are attempting to go.
Ash is a smart one. Why are you asking me?
He's gonna poke his head out.
You look out the
I
hatch?
scoot over.
Yep.
Okay. There's a hatch over every position, so you don't have to move.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
As the hatch, you look up and you see there is, well, I'll show you what you see.
He stands full up, and then he has to jump up, put his elbows up, and his feet are dangling.
Are you saying he's meerkatting?
Yes,
He's
pretty much.
We gotta get you a box or something.
Oh my gosh.
Is this cardinal directions? North.
It is. It is. So you notice that it is one road is leading northeast, and the other road is more leading southeast, which is not super helpful because you know that where you're heading is east.
Oh, so they're both going east. Brilliant.
East-ish.
Well, looking by that road goes into the forest, which means tight corners, bad for the Brama. So let's go.
Well, how about you take a look at the map? Let me go ahead. This is actually should be available to you to look at, and it is not, which is my fault. I'm sorry. Allow me
Technology is flawed.
I dropped the ball here. In the top left, you'll see a map called the Gestured Coast. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You can click on
yes.
that. That is where you are.
Oh, look how cute we are.
We little itty bitty Brahma.
Taking its time.
Yeah, I'm stuck at 99%.
It'll get there.
Oh,
You are downloading it from my computer, which is, you know.
Very far away from me.
Oh. Okay.
So we've decided
He's the only one not here.
we have decided
Hey.
that Ash is driving and that Joe is spotting who's in the gunner's seat.
Who's on first?
Does anybody immediately want it? You're pointing at Penn on my screen, who's declared she's the spotter.
Oh, are we in different spots on each other's Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Mine's in alphabetical order.
Maybe use names or words, Dooch.
Well, I'm assuming it's probably going to be our dex-based character.
Again, the
That's
gun functions off the Brahma's roll, not your character's roll.
Okay. I'm most likely going to be hanging out on the side of the tank. So
Okay.
Anybody who
I
wants
would
the
also
gunner.
assume that the barbarian would probably
Right.
be wanting easy access to the outside of the tank. So, hey,
Yeah,
Keasby, what's up?
Okay, so
Works for me. I didn't know if the wizard wanted to like hide in the tank and pop in and out, so I was
No,
waiting.
he's
to
a
see
boom
what your
boom
decision
wizard.
Was.
I
Okay.
go boom boom.
all right,
Yeah,
so
that's
Richard Dismas is in the gunner's seat.
Great, the criminal.
Mm-hmm. Put the criminal on the gun.
You
Hey,
need
I can't
dangerous
shoot you if
people.
you're in the
Wow.
tank.
It's
He
true.
will get
Or
things
in the
done.
Brahma.
Well, seems that if we go northeast, it'd be around the wood, which would be longer, or we could go straight through and make our trip shorter. But I do not like being in the trees, as it can get kind of narrow for the Brahma.
All right, how about we do this? I'll see what the traffic's like on the roads. Joe's gonna actually hop out and do what rangers do best, and I'm gonna look at some tracks.
Okay, roll me a survival. Now, this is kind of plains and forest. Are either of those your favorite terrain?
Wait, before you go, hold on.
God damn it.
What?
What?
Here, take this. Hold on. And he'll hand you like this small little earpiece thing. And just put that in your ear so I can talk to you from a distance.
What the hell
Quietly.
is this?
Just put it in your ear real quick. And he'll cast message into her ear.
Unsettling.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. You're also right next to me.
It'll work from a distance, so.
Great. My favorite terrain is desert, so I'm just fucked.
Yeah, this
As
ain't
far
that,
as,
I'm afraid.
Plains forest goes. Yeah.
So it's just a straight survival.
Confident. 19.
Very nice.
19. Not bad.
Mild plus 10 to it.
So, you get down close to the ground. You look for tracks. You note the grass here is dry, dead. There hasn't been much waterfall here at all in a while. You also note this is very specifically not sand.
Boo.
It doesn't seem to be taking any tracks very well. As you put your feet on the grass, it seems pretty crackling, as if you saw a print, it would likely stay here for quite a while. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. terrible.
A 10. Roll me a
And,
D100.
I see all.
You see half.
77.
It's a good number. Don't ask me why, but it is.
It's a palindrome.
A 77. Okay. Can I get everybody's passive perception, please?
17.
17.
Also 17.
Nice.
11. I
Put that
don't
expertise to work.
What was
What'd
yours,
you
AJ?
say?
Oh, big 12.
Big
Ah,
12.
man.
Okay.
It's better than douches.
All right. With a 17, well, I think age 17 is our highest. And you rolled a 10. That's not great.
I rolled a 10, but my passive is 17.
It doesn't really help you where you are. As you're looking around, you're not sure which way is the best route. What you do notice is that as you look down the road, it looks as though both roads eventually lead to forest. The one left seems to go much farther before reaching forest. But you know, just on the map, that the forest that you're near, the Brum Gracklewood, is big. At some point, you're going to have to cross it. It is not going to be a wise move to go around it. As you've heard, many of the hordes of the undead are to the north of you, in the broad meadows north of the Gracklewood.
I would climb back up onto the Brama and look at Ash.
As you climb back into the Brama, Ash, you notice, with
Great.
your pretty darn good passive perception, in the spotters section of the Brama, there is a small little panel that alerts when Tremorsense has sensed something. And you see it. You can't really tell what it is from here because you're not in the spotter's position. But as Joe is like, you can hear her climbing back up on the Brahma, you see it.
Yeah, so I agree with Ash. We should go the shortest way possible through the woods.
You got an alert.
What?
Might wanna
Look at it.
An alert.
What?
That is never a good sign.
You look at the alert. Roll me a wisdom check as you look at it. A nature check, please.
Wait, a wisdom and a nature check?
Yes.
Wisdom first.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Great.
Ah.
You can tell something is moving quickly underneath the Brahma and toward it. Roll me a nature check.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, you've recognized this before. Right now, underneath the Brahma and surging toward it, you're pretty sure they usually travel in pairs, are two bullets, and they are hauling ass up toward the Brahma.
Oh boy. All right, everybody in or out. I don't know. Positions. She's gonna close her own hatch.
Mage armor.
Positions for what?
It's a bullet. It's one of those digging bitches.
Oh shit! Get into the controls. Can I hold an action for when they emerge?
So they're about 50 feet down, and they are moving quickly toward the Brahma. You can handle this one of two ways. You can choose to try and get away from them, or you could choose to
that'd be
handle
smart.
the threat immediately. Like you could stay here and stand your ground.
I'm gonna cast mage armor.
Noted. You cast Mage Armor. It lasts 8 hours. You now have an AC of, I think, 13 plus your dex.
Good job, bud.
I did great.
I make sure the cannon's loaded.
Okay. The cannon is ready to fire.
I mean,
So
my
I-
axe was out as soon as I heard there was an alert.
Okay. You're hanging onto the side of the Brahma, and your weapon is ready to rock. Driver.
And
Like we're-
I do know, sorry, that they usually travel in pairs.
Yes.
All right, I would relay that. Like, we might be expecting company after this one shows up.
I need a decision,
All right.
Ash, right now. Move or stay.
You're the smart one.
Looks like we're holding our ground. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. right, brace for impact.
I
I
am-
don't know if I'm here, but I'm here
No,
to kill.
I was gonna hold an action, so when they emerge, I would jolt the Brahma back, kind of like faking them out, or dodging their emergence, and
Okay.
setting up for a cannon shot.
For that action, this is going to
little
be...
maneuver.
So for that, it's going to be a coordinated action. So I'm going to ask you and your spotter, who knows where they are.
Hey.
You are both going to roll... Basically, you're going to roll for the Brahma. So I want you each to roll a d20 plus 7.
Okay.
And if you
Okay.
both roll over a 15, this maneuver will work.
So the maneuver's gonna cost us 51 years.
It could.
Hell yeah, 22.
Okay.
It is successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move your tokens into position on the Brahma.
Might wanna.
On the Borhelm Road fields.
Brilm Road. But good
Brilm
try.
Road.
I'm
Doing
proud
my
of you
best.
for the attempt.
Thanks.
You did great.
All right. And as we begin this... Come on. Where did they... Did they just fall out of my... Yes, they did.
They fell out of the sky.
They fell out of my world. Hold on.
No!
Had the radar upside down. They're actually coming from above.
Yes. They're flying bullets. That's how it goes.
Oh, before this maneuver happens, I close my hatch.
Yeah, all the hatches are
Oh,
shut.
yeah. That thing's down.
Sure. Absolutely. All
This
right.
should be interesting, Ricky. Watch my back. I'm not this tough as you.
Thank you. All right. Before anything else, I'd like everybody to roll me initiative, please.
First initiative, baby.
Go.
Do we
So-
roll the Brahma's initiative, or
The Brahma goes on the highest individual initiatives of a crew in the Brahma.
okay?
So that's when the Brahma will move, and any further movement is decided by the driver.
I need
Gotcha.
someone to talk to me like I've only used Foundry once before.
Perfect.
Where's the initiative on
So-
the sheet?
If you're looking at your Foundry sheet, which you are, you'll see it's on the upper right underneath proficiency.
I thought it was under utility.
If you're opening up the sheet. Look at that butter yellow die.
Oh, I found it.
Butter yellow.
Here she
Oh,
goes
Ricky.
again.
2 yellow die.
One was orange.
That was not orange, dude.
That was definitely creamsicle colored.
By all means, start giving each other shit. It's the best.
That's what we do.
We're a military unit. We get along by making
Yeah,
fun
we
of
gotta
each
true,
give
it's
each other
true.
guff. We're
Rasgar's
hardened.
roll did not register.
Call it guff.
Okay, what is your updated?
15.
Okay.
Mine didn't either. I got a 15.
Oh no, mine. Sorry, I was talking about Rasgar's roll. I was an 11.
Oh, I got a 15. Do I not have my token clicked? Yeah, I do.
I don't know why it didn't count, but there it is. All right,
Yay.
Ricky, on your turn as the initiative begins, what happens is interesting. As the first bullet suddenly breaks out from the ground and the Brahma surges backward 10 feet.
Hell yeah.
The align maneuver preventing from getting hit at all. As the bullet emerges from the ground, stone flies in all directions, and it seems surprised that it did not connect with what it was about to.
Well, the
What do
dirt
you do?
puppy is sad.
Ricky, how do you respond to a bullet surging out of the ground in front of you?
I mean, I go ahead. I am gonna whisper something to myself, and go into a rage. And I want to get the closest one and just whack it with my axe.
I would ask if there was a chance for anybody to hear you, but they are locked in a
Yeah.
Brahma.
I know,
So-
I'm really disappointed about that. I wanted to eavesdrop.
So doubt it, yeah.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Take your movement and actions. If you are using Foundry to do so, there's a couple ways to do it. You can open your character sheet by double-clicking on your character, and then if you click on inventory, you'll see your great axe +1, and you can swing from there. Or if you click on your character once, you can see in the top left there's a bunch of little quick buttons that you can select. And if you look on magic items, you'll see your great axe there.
Okay. Apologies. I'm on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And you said my great axe will be where?
Under inventory.
Under inventory. Apologies, everyone.
No worries.
Not a word.
New system. Who dis?
Yup.
So much better than Roll20. Already, I can tell.
I don't like change, so I use D&D.
Same. I also use D&D Beyond. It is an option, guys.
I've been stuck in Roll20 for years. Back in like 2012 or 13 when it like first started up, and all my college buddies scattered to the wind. Were like, Roll20, sure.
So now that you've clicked on the great axe, you'll see in the chat on the right-hand side, the great axe appears. You can then click attack in the chat bubble to choose to attack. Are you attacking recklessly?
I mean, why not? Let's try out this barbarian.
Okay, roll it with advantage.
Go natural 20.
I'm 18's pretty
A
damn good.
27 certainly hits a bullet. And as a magic weapon, you watch as the honed edge of this battle axe just cleaves right into the hard armored carapace of the bullet. Go ahead and roll damage. And you are raging.
Where do I roll damage from? Sorry.
It's the same chat box. It says damage underneath attack.
Oh, damage right above it. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah. Plus
Okay.
whatever your rage damage is, right? It's like +2.
It should be +2, yes. So 14 points of slashing damage.
Huge.
That's a good hit, and I believe you have another attack on your turn.
Yes, I do.
Level 5.
Swing that sucker again, I guess.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Another at advantage. As once you've swung recklessly, they're all at advantage.
For this one, okay.
19. Oh.
28 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage again. I've moved your character into melee range.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. And 12 points of slashing damage. Okay. The two cleaving hits crash into the armor of this bullet, right over its shoulders, and as you bite into it, it seems surprised that your weapon just did that much to it, as it normally can just shrug off blows. It didn't like that. You have some more movement, and I think that's it. But if you move away from it, you will provoke an attack of opportunity. You could move behind it if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, just in case
Okay.
my sneak attack buddy wants to use that, yeah.
Okay, so you run behind it, and now you are opposite your friends in the Brama, and it is trying to keep both you and the Brama in its sights, having a hard time doing so. Joe,
Yo.
you're currently bolting down in the hatch. You can see through your little viewport this bullet take 2 grievous blows from your friend the barbarian. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm feeling bolstered by that. I'll unhatch my hatch, pop my little head out,
Okay.
and take a shot. But first, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. Don't
Okay.
forget to do that.
Nice.
Hunter's Mark. Ooh, Max. And I'm going to take 2 shots, and I get advantage on the first shot because I'm an outrider and I have Hunter's Mark on it.
Go for it.
Bang.
21 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So it'll be this +6. 16.
Nice hit.
Take a second shot. Ooh, not so good. 19.
That's great.
Was that hit? I don't know.
Yeah,
He's a
19
big-
hits the bullet.
He's a stocky boy. And
They are tough, but they're not that tough.
so that's 12. Do you want me to roll again for the Hunter's Mark, or do you want to keep
Yes,
the
you
same?
roll it each time.
Gotcha.
I know you wanted to keep that 6, but maybe you roll it again.
I mean, I'll settle for a 5.
Okay.
And then I'm
You'll
gonna use-
notice,
Aw.
unfortunately, as this rifle is mundane, it does not seem to do as much to the bullet
Not
as you'd hope it
mundane.
would.
Is it?
Yes,
I mean, sorry. I forgot to say I was using my +1 ammunition.
you do have to declare that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's fine. I will eat this time around, but remember your shit, kids. And I'm gonna use my choo-choo-choo something feature. It's in here.
I don't know what that is.
My choo-choo-choo
choo-choo?
feature.
Are
Hold on,
you
hold
turn
on,
into
hold
a
on,
train? Okay.
Hold on.
I'm not
We got a-
familiar with that Outrider feature, and I wrote the thing, so please
We
illuminate.
got a mod for
Is
that.
it draw a bead? Is that what I'm looking for?
Draw a bead. Is
I can fire again as a bonus action without my proficiency.
you did use your bonus action to put a 100's mark on it.
You are correct. It is not my turn anymore.
Okay.
And Joe's just gonna pull the hatch back down and say, "Come
okay. You whack-a-mole out of the hatch, fire 2 shots, and drop back down.
Yeah.
Good round. Rasgar, it's your turn. As you're hanging off the side of this, you watch this happen. The bullet seems harangued by the amount of shots and damage it's just taken. It is surprised at what it thought was a neat and tidy ambush has turned on itself so quickly.
Okay. So, I'm going to see this, and as I'm hanging off the side of the tank, I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and... Let me just read this real quick.
New class.
I am... it's one of his homebrew spells. You're going to see, as I'm hanging off, I raise my hand, and that has the opal in it, and you see a swirling, vivid opalescent energy come off it, and it starts to look like it's crystallizing, and I'm going to freezing burst it, but I am going to sculpt it so that it doesn't hit Rickey.
Okay.
So
That's a spell attack, I believe.
Yes, it is. Upon a... So, okay. So spell attack, and then it's going to be a dexterity saving throw for the extra damage. So to hit is going to be a 21.
Okay. Now, Rasgar, while you're out there, you're pretty smart. Roll me an intelligence check.
Yes.
Another
A little distracted. A little distracted right now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You got bigger shit to worry about.
Yeah. So I rolled damage for the first one. Whoa, it rolled a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it rolled both.
It rolled both. Okay.
So you need a dex saving 16.
Okay. Oddly enough, Ballette's not super dexterous, but we'll see how it does.
Okay.
Rolled an 11.
Okay. So it takes 22 points of cold damage. And let me just make sure there's nothing else that happens off of that. Okay, the area around it is rough terrain. So
Yes.
10-foot radius? Not 10-foot. I don't know if it's a radius or not.
So it hit here,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be a 10-foot
Radius.
radius.
Okay.
So that is difficult terrain.
Got it. And knowing that they just said that there usually comes in pairs of 2, can I get on top of the Brama?
Look at idea.
Sure. The Brahma's not
Okay.
moving. You can do whatever it is
Yeah,
you feel like
I'm
you need
gonna
to do.
go ahead and get on top, and I'm gonna say, keep an eye out for its mate. And let me. I'm a wizard, so I don't have many bonus actions. Yep, that'll be my turn.
Okay, on the end of your turn, please roll me a d4.
Me,
Yes.
sir. 1.
Okay.
Good, right?
Oh, it's not bad.
Okay.
Ash, it's your turn.
So
Okay. So, I'll turn back to Joe. He's like, I thought you did more damage than that. Come on. It'll open up the hatch,
Purple kitty.
and it'll bring out a custom-made rifle, and he'll firebolt it.
Artificer
Basically.
Firebolt. All right, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to change the turn. Sorry, I'm lagging behind here. I'm doing my best. Ugh.
no.
Oh, yikes.
No.
What was that
That's-
smack talk?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
you must pay for it
I gotta,
karmically immediately.
I gotta make. I'm gonna
So the
save it.
firebolt like ricochets off the hard bone plating on the exterior of the bullet, just as it scorches the air far in the distance.
Joe just
He
looks at you
slumps
and she
back down
says,
into the seat. I eat my words. I'm sorry.
Joe looks at you and she says, performance anxiety.
A little bit. Shut up.
At the end of your turn, Ash, before you slump down into your seat, roll me a
die.
perception.
Oh.
You die.
You die. That's it.
Sudden brain aneurysm, just done.
New character
Whoa.
begins.
A 2 and a 3.
Like slams onto
Ash
the hinge.
from the fail.
All right, don't worry about it.
Oh
Alright.
man, he's giving us so many
Uh,
opportunities.
And he's gonna close the hatch. And can I move the Brama with my movement, or?
Yes, you can. Where are you moving it to?
Okay. I am going to move it a little bit back and shift it this
Brush
way.
that fence.
You should be able to do that. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
don't leave me
Everyone,
behind.
please move your characters to keep up with the Brahma. Thank you.
You leaving my
And I'm
movement?
gonna set up the cannon for a direct shot at the bullet.
As
for,
you move to the
Richard.
side, you see that fence on the map just immediately breaks over to the side as no resistance is felt by the Brahma whatsoever. Okay. You line up the cannon, which the cannon can aim itself, but it is surely appreciated. Next. Something is happening.
Another crunch puppy.
No,
I
it's the
clutch
same. It's
everything
the same
and
one.
not let the evil in.
The one in melee with you, Rickey, doesn't like that you did as much as you did to it. And it's going to try and deal with you. It has advantage because you reckless rolled.
Oh, I didn't like that mouth animation. It was scary.
Just a heads up, you
Sorry.
can see its health bar.
Okay. It's
I'm
super
just
low.
letting you know. Yeah, no. I'm just letting you know.
That is definitely
Called morale
not.
booster.
That is definitely
Yeah.
not how it should be for summon
Yeah,
monsters. Thank you for pointing that out to me. But yeah, it is.
You know I love my metagaming.
Yeah, I
we're
know
just
you.
seeing visible wounds on it, Dooch.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let
Covered
me.
in the opalescent ice right now.
Okay. AJ, I'm getting some crackling from your mic,
Crunch, crunch, crunchy, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah. like Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
The sound of the fence going.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
fence. Just complaining. Does a 19 hit you, AJ?
AJ is troubleshooting mic issues
All
currently.
right. No worries. We will.
It does.
Yeah, apologies.
No worries. From the bite, Rickey, you take a big old pile of damage. You take 27 piercing damage.
Poofa!
It is just
Half?
piercing, so I believe that's halved by your barbarian status as a rage. So that is 13 points of piercing total. It is going to do that again.
No, bad dog.
That would almost kill me.
Literally too angry to die.
And it has advantage still because you reckless. Okay, that's not great. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That does hit
Yeah.
your AC's 15. Okay.
Yikes. On bikes.
Yikes on bikes.
We gotta get Rickey out of there.
That is 37 piercing damage.
Wow, what are these things?
They're bullets. You fuck.
That's-
Yeah, no, I know.
16 points of damage.
37. Well, it's 18.
Oh, yeah, 18. That's what I meant. Totally said that.
It's okay. Rickey's got a lot of health. You've seen her take worse than this, maybe.
Maybe.
But because you were in melee with the bullet, it does not choose to try and get away from you. It sees you as meat. Richard.
All right, I have 3 potential questions. One, the main cannon on the Brahma, is that AoE, or can I shoot at the bullet without risk of it like detonating and blowing up Rickey?
It is single target.
Okay. Question 2, the optional class features from Tasha's. Can I use my bonus action to take aim with the Brahma cannon?
That's a good question.
Follow-up question, are we using the optional class features from Tasha's? Because if it's a no there, that's not even a question.
Well, would you like to?
Sure. It's
Or-
basically, if
If
I
I
don't
say
know.
yes, it's going to say yes for the entire campaign.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Then
But
I'm
sure,
for it.
go ahead.
yeah, the take aim thing for Rogue is as a bonus action. I can give myself advantage, but my movement becomes 0.
Right. I will say, in the future, if you're going to do that, the Brahma cannot move.
Okay. In that case, I won't do it this turn.
Okay.
And
that
I'm
is
assuming I don't get sneak attack because it's the Brahma's thing and not me.
it is definitely not a finesse weapon.
Yeah.
It's neither
Fair.
light nor finesse. I will say, in the future, if you're going to use that Tasha's optional class feature, that is a coordinated maneuver with the driver. You just say, "Hey, I want to take aim," and then the driver says, "Okay, we won't move."
Just as I bring the cannon around, I go, Doc. Can I call you Doc? Doc, keep it steady.
Exactly. Perfect.
Yeah, I
And then
can.
I
It's
click
easy.
this thing, and hopefully it rolls. Maybe.
Oh,
Attack.
Attack.
Normal. There we go. It pulled up a thing in the chat that I wasn't ready for. A crit 13.
That's not great. Okay. That does not hit. So the Brahma and this massive cannon shell just
Screw that tree.
like off into the distance. Yeah, a tree is like split in half, hundreds of yards away.
That was great, Richard. Now actually hit the thing.
You have a bonus action if you'd like to use it.
I do. I don't think I have anything I can do. Well, I'm a rogue, but I don't
Right
think I need to
inside the
run
Brahma.
Yeah. I don't think I can bonus action two-handed fighting fire a pistol, but yeah, no, I have nothing to do with the bonus.
Okay. Then that will be your turn.
Buckle my seatbelt.
Big whiff, unfortunately. That's how it goes sometimes. The dice, they betray us. And as that happens, Richard,
no.
I need you to roll me a d6. Because
Oh,
that,
no.
and you are aware, was very loud.
It most definitely was.
You scare me.
I'm rolling hot. I got a 1.
That might
We
be
don't know
good.
what that means. That could be real good.
Yeah, could be good, could be bad.
Okay. It is now the Bullet's turn. The one that you were not aware of.
Uh-oh.
It is going to roll an attack against the Brahma.
Huh.
Rolled a natural 3. Everyone in the Brahma, you feel a bong. And now there is a bullet next to it that is recoiling and holding its head as it is slammed into the hard magical stone slab that supports the Brahma. Its attack failed terribly. And it is there now. Rasgar, you're like atop the Brahma looking down, and you watched as the earth just as the bullet failed.
Surfing.
That's its turn. That was its attack. It can only use one deadly leap. So now a new creature enters the field.
No!
As emerging from the forest line, you see ghouls suddenly surge out of the trees. And it will spend the last 15 feet it has. And it will double
I was
action
shooting at
move.
something.
That's at the end of
Yeah,
its movement.
maybe you were shooting at that guy and I just misinterpreted it.
Can we?
That's how Richard's gonna play it off.
Who takes charge of the electrical defense? Can we?
Isn't that the gunner?
The electrical defenses are a reaction. When the vehicle suffers a successful hit, you can use the reaction.
Successful hit.
It's
While
like a hellish rebuke.
Yeah. While flavor-wise, it did get bumped by the bullet, it was not a successful hit, so nothing happened.
That uses one of the charges, right?
Correct. Which
3 because it's down.
you can choose to recharge one of the batteries, but it does require everyone inside the Brahma to basically sacrifice their action to recharge batteries during, which is situationally you could do that, but maybe not while you have 3 full ones. That's its turn. Another one reveals itself as it surges out of the trees. And it will end its turn here. Rickey, You hear ghouls coming up from behind you. What do? You disconnect. That's not good.
Teleport. I have.
I'm sorry, Pen. What was that?
I said
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There.
I'm sorry. I think my computer's on its last leg.
No worries. I'm sorry that's happening.
Well, I'll have it taken care of in 2 weeks. Okay, so I see these two ghouls coming. I've just been hit pretty hard. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not totally stupid. I think I'm just gonna disengage and run from the Brama for now.
Okay, good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
You disengage and run for the Brahma. You can totally do that. As you disengage, you no longer provoke attacks or opportunity from anybody. You are aware, I'm sure you've seen Rasgar use the freezing burst before. You are aware that is difficult terrain in this sphere. So you just know that you should run around it instead of through it.
Yeah.
Or you could try to jump over it. I'd allow that too.
What would I do?
For extra cool points.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm scared. I think I actually probably would. I'd just run straight for the Brahma.
Okay.
Not the smartest person in the world. Screaming ghouls.
Fair.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Screaming ghouls. Yeah.
Roll athletics. Now, because the question was asked who can use the electrical defenses, the Brahma does also have its electrical surge attack, which any of you can use. Any of you can choose to do that on your turn who's in a crew. The driver, the gunner, or the spotter. Which is just, you should read it so you know what it does, because it's kind of complicated. It's basically like a chain lightning based on con saves. Yeah, with a 23, you could literally jump over the entire frozen circle. You're totally fine to just get away from them.
Sweet.
So you sonic boing over all of it, and you are by the Brahma. I will move you.
And then everybody else is inside, right?
Rasgar's standing on top, like a Captain Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
so I'll just be screaming ghouls and pointing.
Okay.
No.
There are hold points on the side of the Brahma that you can climb up and hold onto, so you can keep pace with the Brahma as it's moving. Do you choose to do that, or are you going to make an attack or anything? Because you still have your bonus action, I should say. You disengaged as your action.
Right. My bonus action's only to rage, though, right? I don't think I have an action.
I do not know. Let me look at your character sheet. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got. Sorry for the false hope. You can...
No, that's cool. I was gonna say, I think I only get that second action.
I have
Okay.
a question. If somebody's hanging on the outside of the Brahma and it uses that electrical surge rebuttal, do they also get damaged?
No. Only the target that hits it gets damaged.
Oh, okay. So it's not like an all-encompassing, like...
Correct. It's single
Gotcha.
target.
Good.
All right.
The one thing, I mean, if I have to spend my inspiration, I will, just because I want to get my character right. When I rage, that's when the animal form comes out.
Sure.
So
Yes.
I've got a tail, and the only reason I bring that up is because I can use it for reaction.
What does the tail look like?
Cool.
Well, I believe there's some sort of like 8-legged wolf creature. Is that correct?
Yeah, there are.
Native to these parts. So
Yes.
that's what
That's
I'm
pretty cool.
imagining.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of a short-haired wolf tail. It's very
Yeah.
long and powerful, and it's a little weird looking coming out of you. But there it is. You have that.
Cool.
I believe that it can increase your AC as a reaction.
Well, I can hit with it. Like I just have it as a reaction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that is the end of your turn as you get next to the Brahma. Joe, what do you do?
Yeah, so I hear Ricky saying, "Ghouls! There are ghouls!" And she's like, "Fucking shit." And she will pop open the hatch again and take a shot and say, I'll finish this one up then. And she's gonna shoot this guy.
Don't forget your ammo.
Oh shit! I get my plus one ammunition, and I'm gonna. Thank you.
Okay. He's like holding up a cartridge.
26.
Yeah, that totally hits.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh wait, that's a 7. Never mind. I thought it was a 1. So that's
Also Hunter's Mark.
yes. I'm gonna do that. The +1 ammunition adds to damage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a 13 plus 2.
So 15. Okay. Good hit. Ranger doing ranger stuff.
It's still up.
Yes.
Fire again.
I mean, you can see it's still up.
That's true. Fire. Fire again.
All
With
right.
my +1 ammunition.
Go for it.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeehaw.
Doing great.
With the amount of shots that you've landed on these bullets, you're pretty sure their AC is around 17.
That is 15 points total.
15 again. Nice.
Still up.
It is barely alive.
Finish him off. I said I would clean this plate, and I'm gonna draw bead since I didn't use my bonus action this time. I'm gonna
You
fire
sure
again.
didn't.
Minus
Okay.
proficiency on the. Is that the attack roll? Damage or both?
Attack roll.
Okay.
You don't add.
Proficiency is
You don't add
3.
proficiency to damage ever.
Unless you dip.
I knew that. I knew that.
Sounds like it.
Ooh.
That ain't so hot. It misses. The AC
Said
is
I said I was
17.
gonna finish it. Yes, class.
Are you gonna bump it 1? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, because it's a 16. I'll bump it 1. That's fine.
Yay!
You make it hit with that inspiration. Class, make a note. You're out of inspiration. You are uninspired.
yeah.
Everything is droll to you, as it is very boring. You strike the bullet. It had 1 hit point left. You
I'm gonna roll
slay
the
it.
thing anyways.
Have a
'cause
good
I
time.
love myself.
Knock yourself
so I
out. Roll the
deserve it.
damage. Let's see how much you do.
Plus 10.
3, it's 20. What? Why plus 10?
It says plus 10, doesn't it?
It doesn't. It
You
has
gotta-
1 hit point.
No. Never mind. To hit. I thought you weren't using proficiency.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
So stand by.
Yeah.
Then I
You're right. Okay, that's
Then
fair.
I
That's
wouldn't.
entirely fair.
Hey,
Oh,
I
Okay.
aw.
do it.
Is it okay if I
I'm-
have
I'm
my
fair
inspiration
on both.
back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware.
You can
Thank
have
you.
your inspiration back.
Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna spend my inspiration
To reroll.
because to reroll because
Okay. Go ahead.
I cannot leave this mean.
You
doggo.
totally can, but you choose not to.
I'm not gonna.
Go ahead. Roll your
I got a
attack.
boomstick and no self-control.
Class,
I'm
you
gonna
feel
kill it.
enlightened. You feel inspired. The creativity is flowing. As Pen,
Boy.
you miss.
Wonderful.
Myself again.
13.
You miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm not sad.
The
Just disappointed.
the bullet remains alive. Rasgar. Oh wait, Jill,
wait,
do you
hold
have
on.
anything else? As you're out of.
Pull the hatch back down. I say, I tried.
Okay. You retreat back into the Brahma. Rasgar, it's your turn.
Let me see
Kill
if
it.
I could slow them down.
Pen, I
go
need you
ahead.
to roll me a D4, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Dose.
I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it because it's meta. Okay, so you see, I will try to slow them down, and I'm gonna pull out my hand. You're gonna see what looks like a small little wave of water start emitting from the opal in my hand, and I'm just gonna push it forward, and I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave. It's starting on him, going 30 feet back, and it's 10 foot wide, so it should be able to get all 3 of them.
It sure could. What's
Yep.
the save here?
Wait, what's the length? Because you could
16
probably hit.
30 feet long, 10 feet high, 10 feet wide.
Okay.
I think
You
you cannot hit the other.
No,
part.
I can't. I
Wishful
know.
thinking.
But I'll tell you what. Wanted to take a lightning bolt, and those were perfectly lined up for once and forever. They're never lined up.
That's how it
But
goes.
yes, 16 dex save.
Dex. Okay.
Yes.
I think you'll remember I said that bullets are not the most dexterous.
Yep. You did. And I rolled amazing.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you rolled pretty good. Now, is this a save or suck, or is it save half damage?
On a successful, it takes half.
Okay, the bullet succeeded and dies.
Yep.
The
you-
first ghoul succeeded. How about the second one? I rolled an 18, an 18, and a 21. Everything
Okay, so-
succeeded.
12 damage, nobody's knocked prone. You see this water is not just a normal color. It has that theme of the opalescent shine to it. And as it hits all three, it just disperses across the ground. And it's now wet. And this circle is gone now. Yep.
No worries. You said they take 12 damage, and they are... Whoopsie.
They are
Foundry?
not knocked prone.
Please, Foundry?
If they failed, they would have been knocked prone.
Gotcha. But they do take 12 damage, which is not insignificant, as their undead bodies are battered by the bludgeoning force of this water. You can see they're struggling to move forward, as the bones that make them don't seem to hold up to that damage very well.
Gotcha.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that will be my turn. Am I making another intelligence check?
Nope.
Okay.
And that's your turn.
Gotcha.
Ash. You have a bullet in melee with the Brama.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 ghouls that are approaching. You do know that this one is just close enough to the Brama that you could electrical surge it. Or you could drive.
Richard did ask for a steady.
He did.
Yep.
To be fair, that was before we got attempted to get Kool-Aid manned by another bullet.
That's true. That is
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Is Rickey all back on the Brahma?
She
Okay.
Attached to it.
She's holding on to the handhold on the side.
Okay.
Give me a heads up if you are going to put this in drive.
No, just
I
no.
am
So he falls off the
surfing.
top.
I am surfing this bitch.
I love demonstration of inertia.
Okay. He's gonna pump the alchemical fire in this weapon that he has, and he's gonna open the hatch, take another line shot, and firebolt one of the ghouls.
Okay, roll your attack.
You can.
Okay, that's better.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, that was a real
That's
good roll.
great damage. Okay.
Good job, Kitty.
Which ghoul are you targeting?
The front one.
It is immediately as the firebolt crashes into its neck just below the jaw. You watch as the flame just like crashes through it and it falls over, is destroyed.
Richard gives out a hell yeah.
Oh, hey, that's pretty good. And then I assume Ricky's like right next to the hatch. So he's gonna take a little syringe and just stab her in the calf, no warning, and do a bonus action cure wounds. Or sorry, healing word. Flavor wise.
Okay. So you heal Rickey for how much?
We'll see.
Sudden vaccination.
Unsolicited
I was
vaccination.
gonna say, I just scream.
Hey, Max healing.
And it was a thank you. Like, it was screaming to thanks.
He's like, oh, fuck, thanks.
You get max healing from that, so 9 points of
Nice.
healing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ash, at the end of your turn, it is now Richard's turn.
All right. Richard's gonna swing the cannon around to the bullet directly in our face.
Okay.
And
You haven't moved.
bonus action, take aim
Yep.
to get advantage on this sucker.
Oh, nice.
Attack.
Now, I
advantage.
believe you do not have disadvantage from things being close to you.
I do not. I have the gunner feat,
Correct.
but I
Me
can fire my
too!
pistol. I gotta fire the pistol in melee. I gotta have the sword and the pistol.
There you are.
Bucklery style.
A 22 certainly hits. Go ahead and roll damage with the
Alright.
cannon.
I want to see how much damage this cannon does.
Yeah, I haven't shot it yet. 22.
4d10s plus 7. Nice.
Okay, one moment while I roll a con save.
Oh, cannon makes it do a con save for something, or is that just something else?
You'll find out.
Okay.
It rolled a 5. All right. as the cannon wheels around and you aim, like your scope is just full of bullet, just you
Can't miss this one.
you can't. As the shell, just the only part that it's off from your aim is literally the distance between the scope and the gun barrel, which happens to connect with the shoulder of the bullet, and its right front limb is just blown off into the distance.
I forgot
yes,
to mention
Ash?
that I closed the hatch. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, the cannon blows the arm off of this bullet as you deal more than 22 points of piercing damage as it failed its con save.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, you're right on me, Richard. Anyone who knows how to use a gun, I can respect.
I take a little step over the cannon as it's turning.
Yeah, it swings right by your head. Whoa!
It's one of those fucking toys where like the kids are on those little platforms and this thing goes around on the center base and you have to jump over it or duck
Wipe
under it.
out. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm ready for like the crit fail on like a hit once and just like I beam somebody in the dome and knock them off the tank.
Bong! It'll happen.
You know, that'll happen. Rasgar will have to deal with that when it happens.
Roll me a d6, please, there, Richard.
I would love to give you one.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Both ends of the spectrum here.
Okay.
Oh man.
One moment. The thunderous roar of Brama 19's cannon echoes out over the nearby forest.
No! I don't like that at all!
That's
One,
what I was
two,
gonna say. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Maybe
Never
not
mind,
next-
Richard, I
next
hate
bullet.
you.
It's loud.
You want me to not shoot the cannon at the bullet?
As that happens, Richard, you feel the cannon settles in your hands. You feel like that was a really good hit, and the bullet is reeling. It is dazed for the next round.
Yes.
Nice.
It is now the bullet's turn. Because it is dazed, it has one action or one bonus action and no reactions. It is going to try... What is it going to do? It's fucked up after that hit. Let me see its options here. Rasgar, you are on top of the Brama. Rickey, you're on the side of the Brama. The Brama itself is what hurt the thing. I will roll a d3 with emphasis toward the Brama. Let me see. All right, Rasgar, it's going to try and jump at you.
Yep.
You look real tasty.
I am.
It's trying to leap over the Brama with a deadly leap to try and knock you off.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a minute. What's your AC?
Mage armor.
16, but I can shield if I need to.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, nice.
So don't worry about it. Basically, so the bullet uses its movement and it leaps over the Brama, landing on the far side of it, and as it does, it surges towards you. Its claw, it's trying to swipe at you with a claw that's now missing. So just some black Icarus blood
Bloody.
just splash over you as it jumps over the...
Oh,
Do not make me empathize with this fucking thing. I'll do it.
Poor
So-
guy.
It's a monster. I'm
I want to
sorry.
give it hugs. Kisses.
Don't do that. It'll eat you. Okay.
That's how it goes.
That's the
how
end
I
of the
go.
bullet's turn. It is now another ghoul's turn. Hold on a minute.
What have you
Gosh.
done?
All right, I'm gonna have to fix these defaults, but it doesn't matter. You can see the ghoul's HP as it appears coming out of the forest. It surges forward, and that's where it will end its turn. This ghoul is no longer in initiative order, as it's dead as shit. But this one is, and it will surge toward. Okay, you're out of its movement. It will run up, and it's intending to claw at Rickey, but it runs out of movement. Rickey, it's now your turn. A ghoul has just entered your threat range. You can use an attack of opportunity if you have Sentinel, but I don't know if you do.
Oh
Oh,
shit. We
We're
lost
getting a
Rickey.
hard reset to try and fix it.
Ricky said,
Ricky
I'm
Bobby.
gone. What are you gonna do? Bye.
I'm gonna
Not my problem.
run to the bathroom real quick,
Okay.
but I can still hear.
Actually, this might be a good moment to pause. Yes, Ricky, it is
Yes.
your turn.
So,
Do you
I
happen to have the Sentinel feat or the master?
I do not have the Sentinel feat. I was sitting here talking to myself, apparently. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
No Sentinel feat. I've also lost my rage, I believe, because I was not hit, nor did I hit. But
that's true.
Correct.
yeah. So I've got what, a ghoul within range, and
Yes.
okay. I think I'll swing at the ghoul with my great axe.
Go for it.
Mhm.
Show me what you've got.
Show me.
I understand that
what
reference.
Yeah, good old Rick and Morty.
I'm a walking meme. Go ahead and roll an attack.
So much more than that.
You can swing it with Reckless if you'd like. But you don't need to, because it hits really good.
And so I
It hits so good.
It hits real good. Go ahead and roll damage.
Liam's here.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice damage.
It's
Fuck 'em
dead!
up.
He's dead. We come, we ball, we kill ghouls. Great time. Come, cousin.
Your great axe cleaves the ghoul the worst way one could be cleaved, straight down the middle. And as it falls,
Bottom
just
up.
blood and gore falls from your axe. What do you do next?
I have a second attack. Is that
You
correct?
sure do, yes.
So I'll just wind up again and go for the. I apologize, I don't remember its name.
A bullet.
The
The bullet.
bullet. I'm gonna
Yes.
just swing at the bullet.
A more feminine bullet.
I was thinking like
The best
Louisiana
bullet.
for some reason.
The best
Sure.
the ground can get.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hello, kitty cat.
Meow.
Scared the crap out of me. He came running up and just like.
Hello.
Another solid roll.
Yes,
On
you are
damage.
crushing it. This great axe
Wait,
is...
did you say you were raging again? I can't remember.
No, I did not use
Okay.
another rage. Yes, this has been normal.
The magical axe cleaves
See,
into
all that
the
for all.
bone armor of the bullet, and it does not like it. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use? I guess you could rage again, or you could do something else. It's your life. I can tell you what to do.
I think I'll just hold on.
Cool. You grip the Brama, ready to hold on if it moves. Joe,
Hey, so there's a tree here.
there sure is.
Can I see this, homeboy?
Yes, you can. The tree, the canopy is high, and the ghoul is low.
Gotcha. So Joe will pop out again. She'll look down at Ricky and say, "You got the big one, right?" And she's gonna move her hunter's mark onto this ghoul approaching. And I get advantage on my attack because
Because I want to. How about that?
because I want to.
Because it's your first attack on a
per
target.
turn against a target. A hunter's mark applied can be made with advantage. It's my gun, and I'll shoot if I want to.
Natural fucking 20.
Let's go.
Okay. I do not think it can survive a crit from a
Okay, but I
rifle,
want to see the. I want to see the roll.
Roll it. Roll it, you
Dopamine,
champion.
dopamine,
Let's see
dopamine.
it.
Get all
Big
the
number.
dopamine.
The clicky clack make me happy.
Okay, so you rolled a 6.
I did not roll.
Oh, you
well.
rolled a 1 plus
I know
5
the
plus
baby
12.
damage. The bubba damage.
So that's 18 plus 7. 25 points of damage on a really badly rolled crit. It still
Even with
kills.
crunchy crit, I still find a way.
You still kill it with 25 damage and has 22 hit points. So, you line up the shot, and the head of the ghoul just... and it slumps to the ground, destroyed.
Would you allow me a perception check without using my next attack to determine if there's any more ghouls coming out of the woods?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just checking. Is it a just a regular perception?
You're not searching, you're just glancing around. So yes, roll perception.
Natural 19, so 26.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why couldn't I have those rolls on my freaking damage?
Yeah. There 100% are more ghouls on the approach.
Okay, but I can't see any at the moment.
They're kind of pushing through brush. So, not really.
Okay. General direction where the bulk of the noise is coming from.
This tree. This group
Okay.
of trees.
I
However,
will
you did
say-
fire your weapon, so I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh, that's what we've been rolling for.
Yeah, you're making lots of noise, champ. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay. Joe will point out in that direction and say, "Look alive, there's plenty more," and she'll take her last shot. Since she can't see anything over there, she's gonna fire in the bullet's face. And I
Okay.
have gunner, so I don't have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But I already used my bonus action to move. Boo. Okay, so I don't get hunter's mark on this guy. I did not mean to roll at advantage. I apologize.
It's fine.
The
We'll
first
take the first
roll
one.
is hopefully shit.
It's a nat
Nat
1.
one.
Roll me a d20, please.
You're
I
good.
want my gun to break. Okay.
It doesn't.
It
You just
break,
missed.
it just-
It doesn't
Wait,
jam.
sorry.
You just missed.
Question: I'm bad at guns.
Uh-huh.
How many until I reload?
You really should be keeping track of this.
Yeah, I
it's
said I'm
six,
bad at guns. This
It is
the
6
first
shots.
session,
How
right?
many
You
shots?
should reload now.
Yeah.
I've definitely fired 6.
That was your-
Gunner, does that ignore the reload? I can't
It-
remember.
Does, but I don't know if the revolver thing works differently.
So if you have a feat that says it ignores the loading property, then you're reloading as you move, as you're firing.
Hold on. When you make a range attack, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I
Good.
can reroll any ones on my damage. Okay.
Damage.
That's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I don't have any feat that says that I can.
Oh, you didn't take gunner. You took gunfighter.
Yeah, you took gunfight because gunner is.
Oh, you're right.
Can I link this in chat? Is there a way to do that? If I hit this, does it link it? Aha!
Yeah.
It do.
Yeah.
The difference
Yeah.
is gunfighter increases your maximum range by double, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas gunner lets you.
I would rather have gunner.
Then
You know.
you can swap. It's the first session.
Okay, so I've already forgotten what I was doing. Oh, ignore the reload feature, so I don't have to like use a bonus action to reload, right? It's just. I'm
If
so
you
slick.
have a feat that ignores the loading property, you do not have to spend attacks to load.
I need a lot of validation.
It's okay.
You're doing a great job. We're all proud of you.
Thanks.
So-
If you choose,
so
if you're choosing to swap the feat, that's fine. I don't care.
Yes.
It's the first session.
Yes.
All right. Now,
And I close the hatch.
okay, it is now the ghoul's turn. This one reveals itself as it surges out of the trees, and that's where it will end its turn. This one reveals itself as it surges out of the trees, and this is where it'll end its turn. Another.
I did roll that 6, didn't I?
You did roll a
Yeah,
6.
you did. Yeah, you
This one
did. Those
reveals.
ones were really good.
Forces its way through the trees and ends its turn right here. This one reveals itself as it surges through the trees and ends its turn right here.
I might swap off the cannon after
Richard.
the bullet goes down.
Rasgar, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna knock. Free action. Can I knock and say something to the? Yeah. I'm gonna knock on the roof of the Brama. We may want to keep it a little quiet. We have more friends coming. And I am going to cast Mind Sliver on this Brahma in front of the Bole.
Well, the Brahma's not going to care what you
No.
cast.
The Bole.
It cares
Okay.
not for your emotions.
Is this a save or a
New
spell check?
objective: awaken the Brahma.
Int 16 save.
Int. Oh.
Yeah.
It has to roll a natural 20. It has a -4 to intelligence. It rolled a natural 19 for a 15.
Oh,
Oh man.
It's only going to be 5 damage, but it does have it subtracts a d4. It's like a bane for the next saving throw.
Great.
Cool.
Noise.
All right. You slap it. You mentally just give it a quick little jab, and it
Pop it.
as it's confused by the sudden headache it has.
Yep. I gave it a minor migraine. And
A mind grain.
A migraine.
Anything else in your turn, Rasgar?
Let's say we should probably get moving, and that's my turn.
Ash.
Yes, as Rasgar said, let's be quiet now. And,
He says yelling.
Yep.
Everyone shut up.
And he's gonna turn the Brama next to face the bullet, and then he's going to charge with the with the Brahma.
Okay.
Beat it at its own game, huh?
Mhm.
So the large plow on the front of the Brahma turns to face the bullet, and you just drive forward aggressively. I will roll the dexterity save for the bullet.
Minus a D4.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Fuck him up.
It rolled a 4, minus
For a
4s for a 0.
Okay,
So it is like looks out through
Charges
bleary
to it.
eyes as the Brahma drives straight toward it.
Oh, you left us.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
Ricky was also attached
okay.
to it. She doesn't incur
Yeah.
an opportunity attack, does she?
No, it's
No,
forced
she's still in
movement.
range. Yeah. Oh boy, what the heck?
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
Oh my
driving
God.
over something with a Brahma does a lot of damage. Turns
Who would
out.
have thunk it?
It takes
Screw the
33
gun,
points of
that deals
damage.
way more damage.
Let's see.
You should be a
Okay.
pancake.
It's not looking good at all. Okay. And it is moved with the Brahma, as it is too large for the Brahma to actually drive over. So the bullet is kind of pushed to the side as it is just shoved along by the Brahma. It is trying. It's missing a limb. It's trying to like get itself off of the plow of the Brahma, and it ends up getting like burrito rolled in front of it as it is pushed to the side.
Okay. Cool.
there's-
Without
Not some pleasant sounds, Rasgar. You hear bones crunching.
Yeah.
Aw,
Oh,
yeah.
without
I just love it.
provoking opportunity attacks, I'm gonna try and make some distance. Oh, it uses 10 feet of movement. Yeah.
No,
The
it's just
chart.
additional 10 feet of movement that it can move with this
Oh.
ability. Now you can
Okay,
use your
so-
movement.
Yeah, I'll just use movement to shift
Uh.
upwards here. Drive the Brahma.
Okay.
Yep.
I
and
do
that's,
ask that you remain on the map because
I
that
will.
would be annoying. All right. I mean, you could drive away if you want to, but
I just want to create some distance without provoking an opportunity attack.
Right, from
Distance from the ghouls.
ghoulios.
Yep.
gotcha. Joe, you're still in the hatch. Whether you like it or not, you're in the Brahma. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Very effective maneuvers from the Brahma. Richard.
All right. Oh, hold on. It's your turn is right on top of the Brahma and the bullet. All right, there we go. All right, quiet. Got it. Richard pops the hatch open.
Hey, welcome to the
With
club.
a flourish, flips his short sword out and just like, fuck it, and just kind of like hops off and tries to stab the bullet.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Roll an attack. It is
All right.
currently threatened by the Brahma, so you have a
Oh.
sneak attack if you hit.
Yes.
I am in the wrong tab. That's why I can't find my short sword.
It sounds like a personal problem, and I'm sorry to hear it.
All right.
A 15
which
does-
I do not think does it.
It does not hit. AC is
Fuck it,
17.
I'm using the inspiration.
Roll it again. Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Got worse. It got
Not meant
worse.
to happen.
Hey,
God
same
worse.
though. Welcome to the
NT.
club of disappointing inspos.
I'm. Well, this is kind of quieter. I'm gonna bonus action offhand pistol it.
Yeah, you
Richard,
go
we
ahead.
talked about this.
It's quieter than a rifle.
It is quieter than a rifle. A bit.
Normal. Nope, not meant to
That
happen.
a 2. I need you to roll me a d20, please.
All right, I would love to. And it's
Bart
gonna
is
just
not
maybe
into
it
it.
doesn't make noise.
Maybe it
It's
doesn't make any
immediately
noise at
jams.
all. Yeah. That jams.
Hell yeah!
Oh shit.
Fucking military hardware.
It is going
Standard
to.
issue,
It
my
simply
guy.
holster.
requires an attack action to clear it. That's all it requires.
It's fine. I just slam it back in the holster.
The good news is you did not make any noise. As you're kind of hanging off the back of the Brahma, you gave it your best shot. It didn't work out.
Efforts were made.
Task
I have a better chance to hit with my sword than the cannon.
It's true.
Couldn't do it.
The bullet, injured but angry, whips around. It is no longer dazed, as it's its next turn. is
Oh,
going.
it's not adding my proficiency to the pistol. Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. You rolled a natural.
Yeah, that
2.
missed anyway. I just gotta fix that at some point.
It is going to. You tried to hit it. You failed poorly.
Very badly.
It's going to try and jump at you. What's
Come back, my
your
bro.
AC here, Richard?
17.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
All right.
It's not. It's pretty abysmal watching this
It's
thing.
trying its best.
But it
It's
does.
missing an arm.
It does land over here. It was ceremoniously shot off, and now we go to the top of the order. Rickey, a bullet lands on the ground next to you.
And it's not looking good, right?
It's on the brink of death.
Okay, I whisper something to myself again. I have like a little satchel, like tied around my neck, give it a like quick, like, touch to the lips. I rage, and then if I can, I would love to like climb up on top of the Brama and then like jump down, like axe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mad Max style.
Absolutely. Roll me in athletics.
Raging. Yeah, so I also like animal out a little bit.
Yeah. Go for it.
You said athletics?
Yes.
Normal or advantage since I'm
It is.
raging?
You are raging, so you have an advantage on it.
Okay, so I rolled once, so I'll roll a second time, if that works.
Yes. I will say a 20 is good enough already, but
Okay.
Natural.
it got better.
damage.
So go ahead and make your attack with advantage.
Okay, with the, yeah.
You just click attack and click advantage. There you go. And
Oh, boo.
do a flip. An 18 hits.
Oh, sweet, okay.
Go ahead and roll damage. All right, Rickey. As you bring the great axe crashing down from the leaping swing, how do you kill this bullet?
Well, I guess if I'm just like coming down on top of it, you said it's missing an,
It is
A
missing
limb?
its right front leg.
right front leg. Ugh. I mean, I guess I just come down from the right through the left and like the head and the other limb.
Okay. As the great axe cleaves through it, the magical weapon finds no resistance. And as the creature is slumped to the ground, it falls to pieces and just bone is open to you. As this creature is slain in one quick swing, it is silenced. Okay. What else on your turn, Rickey? As you are now on the ground, and the Brama is like it's like moving around you.
Yeah, I would say I'll like quickly like pick myself up, just like quick brow wipe, and then I want to jump right back on the Brahma, grab on again.
Okay.
On.
You are back aboard the Brahma. Joe.
Hey ho, I am gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna pop open my hatch. I'm gonna look out at the space where the ghouls are approaching from, and I'm gonna cast Spike Growth, which causes a 20-foot radius, difficult terrain that deals 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet something travels through it.
Okay.
Nice.
And I want it to be
I'm gonna
right
go
in
up
front of
at
them.
you. I got the big one. Just like you said, I got the big one.
Yeah, no, I thought I'm real impressed.
20 foot like that,
Thank
yeah?
you.
Actually, I want to do it just before them, or like they're starting right at the. I want to get maximum coverage of like their transit. And if I doubt they'll notice, but they do have. They can make a wisdom perception check to see if they recognize that it's difficult terrain. To feasibly go around it, but if they're not, if you don't think they're wise.
What's the DC? Like, what's your spell DC?
14.
Ability check. They're not proficient in perception, but I'll roll it for them. That's a 4. That's a 3.
I love your rolls.
That's a 7.
That's a 2?
You're my favorite DM ever.
That's a 1.
It makes sense.
It's gonna roll real.
They are ghouls.
They're pretty dumb. Yeah, get used. My DM rolls are.
Yeah.
They're so good. I love it.
I hate it so much.
love
So
it.
many things that I try to do. Just no. Oh well. I cry. The ghouls. You have created a
44
situation
Per
here.
5 feet.
Whoops. You have created a situation, Joe, where you've brought the Brama some time. It could easily make an escape without having to fire a single further shot. Or you could choose to stand and fight the ghouls off. It's up to you guys.
I'm not the driver, so I'm not making that call.
Is this a route that other troops would make to wherever destination we're going?
Yes.
Like other... Okay.
But that doesn't... Like, okay, so...
There's ghouls everywhere.
Yeah, there's not... It's... Let me put it this way. There are no paths that you follow that have not been followed by soldiers before you and will not be followed by soldiers after you. The safest travel ways through Ceres are what you're taking. And you're encountering these on the safe roads. So...
Okay.
So this is like kind of a major-ish
Alright.
supply line.
that and also
yeah.
that encountering bullets and ghouls on the safe... This is common.
Okay.
This is another day's work.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Well, my next plan was to double move the Brahma around the spike growth and continue northward this
Okay.
way.
Move the Brahma then.
Okay.
Wait,
on?
on your
On or in?
turn. On your turn.
Yeah. I would actually
it.
end my turn by saying, since Ricky's been the one on the ground for the most part, she'll look over at you and say, "Hey, Muscles, don't walk through there. It's gonna hurt."
Okay.
The thumbs up. I love it.
Now this. So they take how much damage?
2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Okay, so it's gonna move.
That's
15.
why I wanted to get the mileage out of it.
And is it difficult terrain?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
it is. So it's gonna double move to here, and it will take. It takes 6. Roll me 12d4, please.
12d4?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Ran
It-
30
I
feet.
can do 8. And then I'll do 4 more.
Okay, it dies.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna mulch these guys.
That one dies
They
before it
just
gets
rip-
there.
They rip themselves apart on like all of the spiky undergrowth
roll it
that
again.
suddenly is there.
It's probably pretty gross.
Oh, it's
Black
horrible.
R base 12d4.
It dies.
Ever seen a mulcher at work?
Yup.
Like a wood chipper. Just
Let me see. Next one.
Yep.
Okay, this one will not actually encounter the spike growth.
Damn.
And it will run all the way up,
Ow.
but it runs out of movement.
come at me, bro.
This one. Roll me 10d4.
Okay. 10.
And it dies. All right.
And it dies.
That's pretty good.
Okay, Rasgar, it's your turn. There's one ghoul remaining.
So I'm technically on top of it. Do I have am I in melee range of it? I don't want to be.
No, you're
Okay.
10 feet up.
I'm going to Ray of Frost it.
Okay, you just. Go
Yep.
ahead, roll your spell attack.
Oh no!
No.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. You miss. The ground
Okay.
underneath it suddenly is a bit colder.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna edge my way towards that front end of it, so it can't hit me.
Ash, it's your turn.
Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Starting to smell real funky out here.
Yeah. Well,
I think we should go this way, by the way.
Keep on keeping.
gonna Brahma charge and then move.
Brahma
Can't you just
charge.
double move?
You can just double
Oh.
move. You don't have to spend the battery charge.
Okay. Well, 25 feet. I'll let you grab everybody and move.
Looks
If
like we're
that's
taking the
alright.
northern path.
Well, it seems like all of the ghouls are coming out from these areas, so might as well just keep going.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
way.
so you move the Brahma?
Yeah. So, yeah, 25.
Okay, go ahead and move the Brahma.
I'm a coming.
Now, as the Brahma moves, the ghoul is going to make an attack of opportunity
Hmm.
on the Brahma.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll be fine.
As it slashes at the vehicle with its claws, it hits with a 19.
Oh no!
I jinxed us.
You did.
I do that.
Yep.
The Brahma takes 6 points of slashing damage
Okay.
and is immune to poison.
Oh, the paint.
So all of you
6.
inside the Brahma just hear as a ghoul slashes at it. You could use the reaction electrical discharge if you
Nah,
wanted
it's the
to.
way.
Yeah. We're just gonna continue this way.
Yeah, if you go that
will
way,
move.
it'll probably run through the fucking the barbs.
I will give it another opportunity to see it.
Or maybe I should like shift down this way more so it has a more direct.
It rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
yes,
jump to its
yes,
turn.
yes, yes.
Roll me another 12d4.
I didn't know if the spell would come in handy. I'm
Oh,
glad
it
it
is.
did.
Am I the only person watching this? Am I the only one outside?
No, I'm with you. I'm
Yeah.
looking.
I'm outside.
You
now,
and
too.
Rasgar both see it.
I'm laughing since I'm raging. I just think this is like the greatest thing.
Yeah, you watch as these sharp natural outgrowths just cleave through these undead as it
Leaving bits
is
of
dead
themselves
again.
behind.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
just hanging
to
on the back of this after jumping out, just hearing the barbarian laugh maniacally as I just watch gore run at me. And it's like, yep, this isn't unsettling in the least. All right.
you'd think they would learn after seeing their buddies do it, but no.
Well,
Okay.
We did it, guys.
As
First combat.
Stop jinxing it. A undead giant comes out of the trees.
See, now you're jinxing it.
as you successfully fought off the ambush that was these two bullets and then the resulting undead appearing from the noise of the combat, you look at your map and you again have to decide if you're heading northeast or
decided north.
southeast.
I think
My
we-
vote's for northeast.
yeah,
yeah.
gonna
It
continue.
just seemed the general direction these opponents were coming from was the other way.
Yeah, not even caring about the fence. Ash will drive the Brahma back onto the road.
Some
and
dead
continue
farmer's
along
gonna
it.
be pissed at you.
Yep.
I
Nothing
know
like a
that
little bit of
Ash
property
is
damage.
worried about the Brahma, so I'll try and swing at the fence with my axe for him.
to break it ahead of time.
Yeah. I'll be like, it's okay, Ash, I got it.
Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Like that bit of fence breaks and then the Brahma just pushes over the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm helping.
He did quick
Out
about
of
it.
character, our Brahma needs a name, right? I'm not the only
Yeah,
one thinking
yeah.
of that.
Well,
Okay.
I've been thinking about it. Don't worry. I'm
It is-
totally happy to do a democratic method of naming our shiny boy.
The Brahma is colloquially numbered Brahma 19, but you can name it whatever you like.
Ceres's last resort.
That's a good one.
This is my
I
last
hope not.
resort.
This is a plastic fork.
Class and Pen have about 30 between the two of what they've came up with so far.
I do have them written down
I got
somewhere.
I got a new name idea, but I'm gonna say it in character.
I have 6 names that I'm gonna say in character at some point.
Just ramble them off.
Yeah, I've been thinking of them.
As you make your way along the Brim Road, having dealt with the bullets and maybe making a choice at a fork that wasn't supposed to be there, you feel pretty good about the decision as you head towards the forest and you begin to be surrounded on both sides by trees. I need a D100 roll, please.
I got it.
Hey Joe, can you drive for a bit? I'm gonna check on Rickey. Just
Yeah,
patch up some wounds.
sure.
And
I had to like put the seat way far back because you're so itty bitty. Adjust
That
the
is
rear
my
view
real
mirror.
life.
take the
Not
blocks
to
off
get
the
too much
pedals.
information.
That's what Echo has to do every time I drive his car and he drives after me.
Yeah,
You gotta take the blocks off the
I
pedals.
am 6'6". My wife is 4'11".
Oh my
Oh.
god, that is a size difference.
Yeah.
We
It's like
basically
a
it's like
Goliath and
everyone
a
I date's
gnome.
gonna be. Yeah, everyone I date's gonna be shorter than me, and she came to the everyone I date's gonna be taller than me, and then just kind of met in the middle.
Just go to the
Jeez.
extreme, yeah.
Might as well. I mean,
Yeah.
hold on a minute here. Oh.
We get a lot of weird looks.
That's okay. I think Ash
Yeah.
wanted to do something while you're doing that. Echo.
Yes, Ash wanted to heal Ricky. Or
You
two.
taking time?
I am taking my time, but it's more of like I just want to patch things up. I want to save just in case we run into a bigger threat to save that combat medic feature.
I see. I swear, I thought you were going to say
Um,
save the game, and I was like, that's not how this works.
Quick save.
Quick save.
Yeah, I'm gonna quick save before we boss
Okay,
fight.
okay.
No, I'm just basically just gonna help dress the wounds, make sure they're not infected. This is just an RP choice, and hopefully a short rest will suffice for healing.
So what does that
I
look like?
unjam my gun
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
before I forget.
So Ash has a medic pack, like a satchel type deal, where he keeps all like fresh gauze, fresh antiseptic to clean the cuts and bites and wounds, and he'll just do diligence, keep everything clean. He's got a little canteen of water to wash any cuts that you have. He's very well practiced. He has very light and gentle hands when it comes to wounds.
Pause.
Yes, pause.
Oh, I thought you meant to pause the description. I was like,
No. It's got a little itty bitty pause.
Little baby pause.
But he will treat everything with care and make sure it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I think that'll kind of calm me down. So like, since I did Path of the Beast, I'll like kind of like de-beast as you're like dressing the wounds and stuff, right? That'll like calm me down some.
We've seen this beasting before, right? Like, we've fought together. We've seen Ricky put on a tail. We don't think she's a werebeast, do we?
you can roll. So if you're worried about that, you can go ahead and
curious.
go ahead and roll a nature check.
While you're rolling, Ash, as you're like
Natural
dressing the
20.
wounds, I'll be like, you drove so well. That was really good driving.
Oh, thank you.
Drive
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, Joe,
I'm having a lot of fun.
you're aware of this sort of thing before. You don't think she's aware.
Okay.
You've seen the natural influences of magic when it comes to rage. It's rare, but you've heard of it.
I just don't want to have to sleep with one eye open in case something happens. So I'm like, so in the past that we've traveled together, I don't bat an eye at the tail. I have one too. It's just less fussy.
Well, anything else, Hart? Any other wounds?
No, this was really helpful. Thank you.
Good. All right, and he's very straightforward. He when he does the antiseptic, he this is gonna sting. Watch out. And
Be a
then,
good pediatrician.
yeah. And then once he's done, at the end of the hour, if we don't get assaulted,
He keeps you a lollipop.
yeah.
Yeah.
No sweets.
Before the hour comes up, you have been moving through the trees at this point, and you're on a road. It's one that's been fairly well traveled. But as you're moving forward, a tree has felled in the middle of the road.
Us.
An inconveniently placed tree has felled in the middle of the road. It looks like it would be difficult to go around. The easiest way would be through. And I'm going to move the map. Why is it so dark?
I
You
While you're looking at that, for later, mechanically speaking, if I'm on top or in the Brahma, am I allowed to like ritually cast something? I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just wondering.
yes.
Or would that be
Like
like
if you're
okay,
sitting
cool.
on top of it, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
You are not moving of your own legs accord, so you can
Okay.
focus.
I didn't know if I would be able to concentrate with the movement. Okay, cool.
So conveniently, the Brahma, as it moves around, it's earth gliding, which means that it is remarkably smooth motion. It's not like wheels that have to account for terrain. The earth glide just lets it pass through things,
Sweet.
which is very convenient. You are aware, as a wizard, that the earth glide enchantment does require recharging, and somehow it seems to manage it on its own. You've tried to get some answers about that in the past, and the artificers at the A&A were not cooperative in explaining it to you.
Have your secret.
All right then, keep your secret.
Yes, exactly, Frodo. As you are on this road, though, and you are approaching this tree, you all can move yourself as to where you'd be. So the ones who are in the vehicle, I put you at the bottom so you could access your tokens if you want.
Okay, that makes sense.
Unless you're like
That makes
hanging
sense.
out of the hatch or something.
I
It
am
doesn't
not.
matter.
We'll say that if we're just like rolling nice and slow, generally, Rich is chilling outside of the hatch,
Sure.
getting some fresh air.
As fresh as it can be with the smell of pyres and
Fair.
everything around. But yeah, it's okay. Could be worse. Could smell like
Tight
BO.
quarters with 2 other people also doesn't smell the greatest.
It's
so.
true. But as you
I have-
approach, you have what?
I was gonna say I have a question, but if you're describing things, go ahead.
We have a pause here. What's up?
As a former bandit highwayman, would I understand that a tree blocking a road may or may not be the
is
sign
not.
of an ambush?
It's certainly suspicious.
Okay.
I would say you have the resume that gives you the work experience here.
Okay. As I'm hanging out, I see the tree, and I'm like, that screams
That's
ambush to me. Because there's only one tree down directly across the road.
Yeah. You notice that the grass here is not nearly as dead as it was maybe a quarter mile back. That is interesting. It kind of gives you the implications of maybe nature magic or a druid or something. And the tree being felled is certainly questionable. How do you proceed? Or do you?
I make that known to the party so that they
Yeah, I
can...
had a similar thought, Richard.
Do we want to scout ahead?
What if we just bulldoze through it? No stopping.
I can cause some obscured vision for it, and maybe a little fog, or...
Yeah?
If,
Echo, do I have an idea that Pass Without a Trace would affect the Brahma?
It totally would. The Brahma makes noise.
As we're approaching, then I would cast that to aid in our endeavor of maybe, if there's an ambush, avoiding one.
All right. So,
if we needed to, could we like fit all 5 of us in the Brahma, even if 2 people are just like...
they wouldn't be manning stations, but they can be inside the Brahma.
Yeah, I meant for like if we were doing like a drive-through.
Yeah,
like
you can
that might
kind
be a
of
good
shove
call.
people in the storage hold with all the cannon shells. You can kind of squeeze in there. It's not super comfortable, but you can fit. It's just cramped.
Yeah. Okay.
If we are going to do this, I can cause a little bit of a distraction up ahead.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Right side. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud, 20-foot radius around here. So that
Where?
it kind of blocks, like,
Ping
right here to where it blocks the road and the right side of the road.
Okay, so not really a sphere, more like a blob.
Yeah, it's 20-foot radius, so 40 feet across.
Nice.
20-foot radius. Like that?
Is that... Yeah, I would assume so. I'm gonna trust
Or
you
more
on
like
that.
this? I'm not doing any math. I'm using the radius tool.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Sure,
think we
like
can
that.
put templates
Wait, one
down.
second. Can I do... I want to see if I can do something.
What's that?
It lasts for the duration. I wanted to see if I can like cast it on us and it move with us, but I don't think I can.
No,
do
it's
that.
just it's a single. It's a stationary object.
I think that's a good spot, honestly.
Yeah.
Hold on, I might have
Yeah.
It might have an effect for this.
I might.
Wow.
You know what?
Ooh.
You know what? Not to ruin your effect, but I am gonna upcast it at 2nd level, and it's gonna be a 40-foot radius.
Why you
Hell
do
yeah.
this to me? Okay.
I just don't think that's enough to cover what we're doing.
40.
You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what? Double the damage.
Boom.
Yes.
Yes, I want it
Whoa.
like yeah, I want it to be.
Oh,
Okay,
ooh,
so
if you mouse over, it goes translucent. That's
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good.
And
That's just right ahead as we go through it. Do not veer off path.
all right, yeah, everybody in the Brama, and then can't see in the fog cloud, but I'll take over operation of the
Yeah,
Brahma
That's
if
fine
that's
with me.
okay.
I'll be at my
Um,
hatch.
But can
Close
I
the hatch.
make an intelligence check to know where that tree was
We're going
felled
over at that.
within?
Straight ahead, but go ahead and roll a.
Like judge
It's
distance.
like a recollection of where it was.
Oh, okay. You're trying to estimate how
Yeah.
long you've got at the pace you're going until you slam into the tree. Yeah,
Exactly.
Just give me a straight intelligence. The DC's not
Alright,
very
and-
high.
And I want to, as soon as we get up to it, a Brahma charge through the tree, just break the shit out of it.
That's fair.
That uses a
Okay.
charge, by the way, a battery thing.
Yeah.
It does
But
use a battery charge, but they recharge over time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you spend the action in combat, you can recharge it quickly.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
I'll re-roll that.
That's a good time. Good time to do that.
Okay,
Oh, you-
better.
DC was 10. You did it.
Okay, nice.
Okay, so everyone is piled into the Brahma. And the Brahma
it's
itself is
extra
moving toward the
quiet.
tree. Okay. Roll me stealth, everybody, plus 10.
Yay. Nice.
Nice.
30.
27.
No good at this.
Oh, bud.
Oh,
Rickey bangs her head on the inside of the Brahma.
and like, banging into shells in there.
I don't fit in this storeroom very well.
It's not made for bigger people.
Ooh.
That's a
My ass
31.
doesn't fit in here.
35 from the rogue. Richard slips out of this campaign and into another one.
I don't even have expertise in that.
Okay.
I just bopped the roll.
Sometimes it happens. All right. As a group, you all roll extremely well. And the Brahma, with the effects of Pass Without a Trace, as it moves through the soil toward this tree, it is almost as if the shadows created seem to wrap around this stone that meets the earth. And as it glides forward, it is silent. It's almost eerie how quiet the Brahma is as it moves forward. The usual magical hum of is just the quietest, smoothest, almost like gentle rainfall in the distance, which is very peaceful until the Brahma reaches the tree. I'm going to pile you all onto the Brahma and then push you forward. It's a good thing you're all inside the Brahma at this moment, because just as the Brahma reaches the tree, and just as you engage the control for the Brahma to begin to charge, I require a Constitution saving throw from the Brahma
Oh boy.
as it passes over a magical glyph.
Oh.
Fog Cloud
That's
ain't
fine.
helping that.
Who's someone who's rolling the concept of the Brahma?
The first person who does, which in this
Hell
case,
Yeah.
a 23.
A
That
bomb
is
ass
successful, which is great, because apparently somebody knew something about Brahmas.
roll. Oh.
But with a successful saving throw, the Brahma takes a total of 37 points of force damage. It was successful, which halves it, but it's vulnerable to force, which doubled it. So its total is 37. The entire Brahma, you feel every bone in your body shake as the magical force slams up through the slab that's touching the earth. It feels as though a massive hammer slammed into all of your feet. But Brahma 19 holds together with that successful saving throw. Go ahead and roll me the damage for your Brahma charge.
Echo, are you keeping track of the HP of the Brahma?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because it took 6 before from that ghoul.
It did. Oh, wait,
That
it
was a
just picked
terrible
everybody. Hold
roll.
on.
Terrible fucking roll. Whoever did that should be ashamed.
My
Sorry.
Okay, 16. The Brahma surges forward, slamming into the tree. The tree doesn't get a dex save. It's a tree. But with 16 points of damage, you hear through the walls of the Brahma the of the tree cracking and splintering, but not giving way. And the Brahma has to push back. You can try again.
Boy.
Or you can try another solution. Roll me a perception check. The spotter, and nobody's outside, so the spotter, just the spotter.
15.
As you have like the earpiece that lets you listen to what's going on outside, you suddenly hear loud and hushed conversation as people are talking nearby.
Oh, fuck. Language?
You couldn't tell what words they were saying with a
Just
15?
noises.
Yeah. It sounds urgent.
We gotta go, guys. There are people outside and they're planning something. Do it again.
All right. Yep. If someone else wants to roll it, I think that
You're
shows
driving,
up.
my boy.
Oh,
Yep.
well. Hopefully this is better. It's not.
You do some more damage to the tree. You can feel the Brahma surging forward. You can almost see through the little viewport as the fog is like just keeping everything out of view, like little branches and splinters of bark getting pushed past the glass. But you're unable to break all the way through.
All right.
Hold on. And you can hear footsteps outside. They're in the soil. You hear someone shout something. Do you speak Undercommon?
I do. For some reason.
Okay. For some reason, you have to decide that.
It gave me free languages, I took them.
There was a drop-down menu, like you had
Okay, well,
I speak Wundercommon.
you hear someone in Undercommon say, "It's a Serisian Brama! To the back of it!" And then you hear someone else say in Undercommon, I'm moving!
They're going for the back.
Can I?
Undercommon, like, Southern?
Do you speak Undercommon?
No, it was just the accent.
That's my accent. I spoke that in common for y'all, so you know that our ass is in jeopardy.
Echo's accent.
Typical Serisian accent is Texan.
Okay.
Yes,
Southern.
that's why I speak
Okay.
with a southern accent, because Saris is southern.
Can I pop out a hatch and do something? I can't even see it.
It's
Never mind.
fog. You open the hatch, you just... Never mind.
Yep. Nope. Close it back.
Alright.
Maybe Gunner wildly fire
Can we-
behind us.
You can try again. It's your
Yeah.
last chance to try something before you roll initiative.
Well, I'm trying again.
All right, roll damage.
You got this, big dog.
Thick
You got this. So many
ass
12s.
Two 12s.
2 12s and 2 2s, but 2 12s.
28. You surge the Brahma forward. Finally, you hear the tree break free, and the Brahma rushes ahead. Full speed as you slam forward. Through the spotter's hearing, you can hear someone say, "Ah, shit!" as the Brahma makes its way through.
Do
the
we feel
fog.
like an extra?
Alright.
Maybe.
And then Continue moving out of the fog cloud.
There is definitely the sound of as someone must have climbed onto the Brahma as it surges forward.
What a dork ass loser.
And you emerge free, the fog billowing out from around it.
That was all 3 charges, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
all inside, and you said we could do something to recharge it?
If you do it in a hurry, if you stop, if any crew member, like if all 3 crew members begin, basically what they are these magical spindles that you begin to wind, takes a full turn. Yeah, it's basically just a giant flashlight. As you wind them, you can charge 1 battery a turn.
Okay, well, we'll do that, but let's get some distance
You
first.
can't move while you're doing it. So
Yeah, exactly. So let's get some distance first.
Mhm.
Let's stop right
Keep
outside
on,
the
keep it on.
fog cloud.
And then, so move out, double move.
Okay.
Oh my god, do you see those
Leave 'em
people in
in
the
the
fog?
dust.
I do.
So scurry.
I like
no,
the pirate.
I don't see them. How do you
like the
see them?
Sitting with my meta eyes.
As you make your way, you escape the ambush as you push through the Brim Road.
Can I pop the hatch and just yell amateurs and then pop
You-
back up?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Should have used 2 trees.
good call with the fog cloud.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great idea. Fuck.
Maybe next time we veer off the road a little bit.
Okay. I need another
Okay.
D100, please.
I go to give Rasgar a high five and then remember the gem and kind of like.
He'll go with the left and awkwardly.
Like the high five to the fist bump.
Yeah.
Turkey. Call that one a
Okay.
turkey.
As you make your way into the Gracklewood.
Almost good roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have like a special thing that happens at 69.
Mm-hmm.
Almost nice.
Just you specifically, or all of us?
Just shy of nice.
Yes, I do. I have an effect on 69 if I roll a 69 on a D100. Just, I want you all to know that. Someday
Oh,
will
for your
happen.
dice?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too bad.
You'd add
So
mods
37.
to that. I think Echo's
Was-
taking count, right? Or do you want us to keep track of
and then
Brahma
minus 6 from the.
Well, I did add it to it. It seems as though it dropped off it.
I
I
think
have
it's just
noticed-
different scenes. Different scenes.
I see. Yeah, it should be at about 127.
Yep.
All
If
right.
we change one on the character sheet, will it carry over?
It should be. Yeah, it should. Yes.
Well, the problem is if multiple people try to change it, it gets confused. So that's why I didn't want to like
it's trying
to
its
kind of
best.
leave it to Echo to determine the.
I'll
hits on
keep
the
track
Brahma.
of the health of the Brahma. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which is important because on a 67, as you're making your way through the forest of the Gracklewood, it is getting dark as the suns are setting. And Ash, you notice something as you are driving, and you have both levers pushed forward. The right lever suddenly begins to
Oh boy.
whimper and squeak in your hand
Oh.
as it is trying to veer the Brahma to the right.
All right, we need some repairs done.
Okay, can we
Uh,
charge it back up before we get out?
It is fully
Yes,
charged.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Never mind. Let's get out.
Did we get a short rest?
It was interrupted by an ambush. But after that, with a 67, let me roll. Calm down. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm calm. as
Yes,
cucumbers,
you've had a
baby.
short rest.
Woohoo. Don't think I can.
I'm going to arcane recovery.
An
and we'll get
important
back.
note: have all 5 of you been crammed into the Brahma? Because you cannot
No.
short rest if all 5 of you are squeezed in
No,
there.
I'm pretty sure our
I was-
hangers on got out after we got past the ambush.
Yeah, I went on top. I was kind of lounging up top,
Okay.
meditating.
Then yes, you've had a short rest.
Okay. I'm gonna use arcane recovery. Get back a second and the first level spell. Go. Sweet beans.
Sweet beans.
When you roll hit dice, whether it be when you level up or when you're taking a short rest, if you roll a 1, you can re-roll it. Period.
Very nice.
Which means every time you roll a 1, you can re-roll it. So if you keep rolling 1s, you can keep re-rolling it.
Yeah. I just took average health for level up because I'm cursed.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm actually doing rolled hit points on my other guy. It's the first time ever, and I'm doing pretty well actually with it. This guy.
I'm happy for you. I'm a
Yeah,
little jealous.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
They all know that my one thing I can't do is I can't roll for stats. The worst thing you've ever seen.
Oh, the last
can-
campaign I was.
I can sit there and roll for 5 minutes straight and not get an acceptable set.
The last campaign I was in, I rolled a 4 for my first roll for stats, and then a 5.
Well,
I saved it with a 17 next, but then I rolled a 10, a 9, a 13, and I think like a 12.
They usually do 3 sets, still can't do it.
I very much enjoy the democratic method. Because it means
big fan.
everybody's on the same power level. So
Yep.
if everybody rolls bad, everybody has a character of the same power. So it's okay. But usually there's one player who rolls Rockstar stats and then everybody uses it. Except this time they rolled I think someone has a 7, and so
I have a
everyone
7.
has a 7. It's pretty, I like it.
All
good
of
to
us
have
have
flaws.
yeah.
It's good to have flaws. Anyway, as you are driving, and Ash, you notice this issue, this problem. You don't know what it is. Something important is happening, as the Brahma is telling you something is very wrong.
Yep.
How do you handle this?
All right, we need to get out, check what it is. Rasgar, can you help?
Yes, of course.
All right.
I'll take watch.
I'm gonna kind of see what that one, I guess, lever leads to, like functionality-wise, on the Brahma.
Yeah.
The lever that's squeaking?
Yes, that's messing up.
I have.
Roll an Arcana.
I'm going to help, and I have proficiency in Arcana as well.
Do you want me to roll at advantage, or?
One of you roll it at advantage. One helping.
I will roll it. I have good Arcana. I have very good Arcana. 27.
27.
Nice.
The lever. So the way the Brahma seems to be controlled, as you remove the panel beneath these levers that lead down, you're looking down at what looks like a metal apparatus that attaches to these 2 spindles. One of them is glowing blue. One of them is not. And that seems wrong to you. And as you're looking at it, you notice there is a crack at the base of the spindle where you see there is just stone. That is concerning, because you know the bottom of the Brahma is a stone slab that it earth glides upon.
How big is this crack?
It's bigger than you can see the end of here as you're looking down in the floor here.
Okay.
Okay.
I explained that to them.
I need an hour.
Okay, I'll sit on top and make sure we don't get got.
Right.
I will start making stonemason tools.
Can we?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna say I have Tinker's tools and proficiency if I need to assist the artificer, but I don't know what tools check it is.
I
assume it's stonemasons to prepare stone.
That
If it's
it
cracked.
is exact. It is
Yeah.
that, yes.
I'm going to sit up top the Brahma, and I'm going to ritually cast Liamin's tiny hut, and I think
Smart.
it should fit because makes how big is the bubble?
It's 10 by 10. It would the Brahma would take up all the space inside it.
Would that
But
work,
we could
or-
all sleep. Well, we couldn't all sleep inside the Brahma.
Sleep on the Brahma.
Yeah.
The top of the Brahma is not conveniently a flat surface. One person could probably sleep prone on top of the Brahma, and maybe 3, well, 2, maybe 3 if 2 of them are small creatures could sleep inside the Brahma. But there is a chance of exhaustion if you try to sleep in the Brahma and you're not comfortable.
Okay. Well, to be fair, this is only going to be for the hour to get the tools, right?
Yeah.
Well, we
this
don't.
is-
I mean, we gotta sleep at some point.
Yeah.
It is dark,
Yeah.
and you
Can't
know
just
it is
go.
not a great idea to travel on the roads at night.
Okay.
Let us get this fixed for now, and we will find a place
Maybe-
to our heads.
While I'm making the tools, we'll move the Brahma into some brush.
Is it able to move right now?
It will move. It is not. You definitely don't want to move it far, but it can move some.
We
get it
can
off the
limp it
road.
like 15 feet or something.
At least off the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you can move it off the road, and
then we can sleep outside the Brahma in your hut,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll lock it.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
the hatches do have
Make
locks.
sure the alarm is on.
Oh, I'm going to arcane lock it.
Do you have to arcane lock every
Yes.
hatch?
Yes, you do.
You got 75 gold worth of gold dust?
It has 3 hatches.
Oh, is that what I need?
25
Oh,
gold
shit.
per.
Yeah, I think it consumes it
Well, we'll
each
start
time.
with a lock and hope for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put locks on our house that we got.
Did you arcane lock?
Arcane locks?
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about the Wednesday campaign. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I do remember
Yeah.
that. Echo, I climb a tree to get a good vantage point while everybody's working down below.
Roll athletics.
Hey, Muscles,
Trust me.
can you give me a boost? Just put your hands together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Roll athletics with advantage.
Thanks.
Hey,
Oh,
Nelson.
thanks for that advantage.
Yeah, it made the difference.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You climb a tree.
It's a different timeline where I crack my skull open. Not this one, though.
All right. As you climb up a tree and you look around, and all of you are kind of getting yourselves set up to try and repair this Brahma, I'm going to put you on a map. Hold on.
The nap map?
Holding on.
No,
Holding on loosely, but I won't let go.
I appreciate that. Let's see. That's all of you.
As we're getting ready, Rich is just kind of using Tinker's tools and fiddling with the military issue pistol, just like military issue piece of crap. He's like, we don't. Why is this there? That's not supposed to be lubed. Just like that's why
The
it's
struggle is real.
I love that.
As you're
Joe's
on,
cleaning her own gun without cursing because it's her best friend.
Yours wasn't military issue. All my
No,
stuff,
she bought hers from home.
mine was confiscated when I was arrested.
As this is happening, and we near that time, this is where we are going to wind down the session.
Okay.
And this is also where we're going to pick up next session with the repairs of the Brahma trying to happen. Ash, you would have been trained how to repair the earth slab of the Brahma. It is
Sweet.
stonemason's tools. Basically, it's just a method of pouring lime into the cracks and getting it to solidify so that the enchantment can take over again.
Cool.
Before that happens, we're going to do our player voted inspiration here. So, I'm going to go in alphabetical order backwards because we went the other way first. So, Pen, you can stop looking so upset about it and tell me who you think earned the player inspiration.
I don't work well under pressure. I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to shut up. I'm gonna give it to Dooch for the fog cloud because I'm sure that really, really helped us out when we were like still trying to break through that tree and all of those.
Oh yeah, it
Ruffians
made a
were
huge
trying to get
difference.
Yeah. That was
Uh,
a smart call, and you're playing a smart character, so seamless RP right there.
Smart.
For flavor,
You're so smart.
basically what the bandits saw was a fog cloud. A loud bang happened, and the tree started getting slammed, and they were like, "What the fuck is
Whoa.
happening?"
And they bumped into a Brama on the inside.
My
That's
one
right.
utility spell came in handy.
It's one of the best utility spells in the game.
Oh yeah.
All right, Keasby.
Penn stole mine, but the fog cloud, especially the upcast to like actually
Yeah.
cover the whole road.
Good call. Okay.
Yeah.
Dooch.
I'm gonna give it to Keasby for the military issue comment. That had me cracking up because I could see that fucking damn military issued bullshit. Just
It's like they want us to lose.
that had me laughing. That was good. That was good.
Cutting edge of technology, my.
Class.
What really stood out to me was AJ's flavor of barbarian. I like the whole silent whispering before anger, but you kept your head about you in combat, like tactics wise. So I think that's really cool. Yeah.
I can't wait to unpack your baggage.
Penn lives for that shit.
I do. I love people who are sad.
Okay,
No, I'm
AJ.
super happy. Haven't you met my character?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Okay, well, so this is gonna be from Rickey to Joe, right?
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, the spikes, that was just awesome for Rickey.
That
to
really worked out.
watch like
Yeah.
ghouls walk themselves into, yeah, that was a great show.
I felt real cool when I did that.
They were real
It
stupid.
was the zombie meat blender.
I was torn
Yeah.
between the spikes and the fog cloud. I'm like, the fog cloud avoided a whole encounter. I think.
It was good. It was
It
good.
was a solid
Everybody did
spread
great.
of votes.
Very, very much liking this whole party.
Yeah.
And so, at that moment, Dooch, you've earned the player awarded inspiration for this round.
Woo.
But before I let you all go, man, this is going to be a fun campaign. I am excited to see how these players develop, who you all become, who you've all started as. It's going to be great. As I've said before, Keasby, AJ, give me a backstory and you can have a beginning feat. I want to know who these characters are. I want to know where they're from. I want to know what the hell is wrong with them. It's going to be great to dive into this.
I also want to know what the hell's wrong with them.
Well, they don't get to read it, but I do.
So the port that actually exists.
Yeah.
Port Refuge, yes.
Refuge, okay. Because I was
It's
like,
on
oh,
this-
Port Town, great place to do banditry and highwaymen trade routes.
Did you send them the Saris map? Or
I
did you send
should
them
have.
the world map?
I sent them the world map. So if you click on
yeah.
this Saris map in the top left, it shows you the currently accurate map.
Okay.
And I will send you this one. The problem is this one is on Foundry only. I can't, like, this one I created on the Foundry. So
Screenshot.
yeah, it's not super
I
convenient.
got a snipping tool. I'll get my own.
Yeah.
Okay,
Once it loads, once it ships all the way up to Maine.
it'll get there. Also, over the next 2 weeks, as we do have 2 weeks before the next session, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, or if you want to role play as your characters, by all means do so. Planet Bob, we've got the in-character channels for it, and I'd love for you guys to get into character and see, maybe talk about your history before the campaign started, like maybe situations you guys have been in on the road or whatever. Just dive into who you are.
I really
And-
like text RP, so if anyone's
Free
interested,
inspiration.
I'm always here.
AJ, Ash would definitely talk to you during like some of the more like painful parts of treatment, like just to like take your mind off of things. So if you want to text RP that, I'm
Yeah,
down
sure.
for that. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Oh, also, Keasby, I am from the same town as you. So.
Derry, New Hampshire?
No. I
That's what I thought you meant for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe it. My character is
Oh.
also from the same town. It's like.
Right. In game.
And
I'm
out
like,
of game, we're from the same town.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But
wait,
anyway,
what?
we want to like have had us connect at some point.
Oh, heck yeah.
Maybe he robbed you at one point.
Maybe, yeah.
I probably just handed it over to you.
Broke the window
I
of
mean,
your
if it-
door.
The brief glimpse in the backstory, I don't know if we can make it real awkward, but basically he accidentally there was a gunfight where he got caught and accidentally shot some people who were maybe not supposed to be shot.
I would argue
So
most
I don't know
people-
what your backstory is, but we can maybe be real dark here.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
It's kind of fun.
Well, because from what I've heard, someone lost someone.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, I think all of
I-
the characters in this game have lost somebody. It's a very dark
Right.
setting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was more like the do you in character or like out of character have an idea of who or what caused that loss? Because
Bruh.
It could be him.
we could definitely
know,
make it real bad. If,
You hear
Rickey
her
finds
talk
out,
about the story, and you're like, shit, that was me.
it gets whiter and whiter. I should
gotta
go.
die with this
I should
secret.
go.
Guys, I'm just gonna walk from here.
You
I'm
know what? I'm
defecting.
gonna head back to camp. I'll go back to base camp. I'm sure there's another Brama that needs some help.
Well, I will say, before anything else, thank you guys for joining at my table. I really look forward to next session. And to any watching the YouTube recordings, thank you, and we love you. And we'll see you
I'm
next
gonna watch it when I get to work tomorrow.
Ooh, they-
Because I do that.